A controversial multi-million rand trip with no end to the invasion of Ukraine, yet the president labels the peace mission a success. More rain on the way to the Western Cape, already suffering from mudslides, flooding, rockfalls and submerged homes. Alexander's rat catchers flushing 5,000 people-biting rodents out of the township.
Stingrays were dangerous. We're killing people here. We're eating people.
Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Let's get the news.
This is Eyewitness News.
Strong level 5 winds are heading to the Western Cape. That's after a brief respite over the weekend, leaving little time for affected residents to recover from last week's damaging downpours. The SA Weather Service says the winds are strong enough to damage formal and informal housing structures, electrical and communication infrastructure, and uproot trees. At least 2 deaths have been reported in the Western Cape. Disaster management officials are keeping a close eye on areas in the Overberg and Cape Winelands today. Teams have been dealing with mudslides, flooding, rockfalls, uprooted trees and rivers bursting their banks over the past few days. The communities of Citrusdal and Vredendal have been totally cut off by severe flooding, leaving scores of residents in urgent need of necessities like food, shelter and clothing.
We are expecting a lot more rain as well today, and it's going to be an ongoing rain, for a large part of the day, which sort of makes it a lot more difficult. If you get a hard shower and it comes and goes in, it normally moves quite fast.
Disaster relief organisation Gift of the Givers is providing flood relief to more than 1,000 Rawsonville residents in Worcester, where affected people have found shelter at a local church. The organisation is also providing relief aid in the town of Citrusdal. The state has withdrawn some charges against former State Security Minister and ANC MP Bongani Bongo's brother, Sipho Bongo. The two were charged together alongside 15 others in a graft case currently before the Nelspruit Specialised Commercials Crime Court, which centres on a dodgy 74 million rand land deal dating back to 2011.
The trial of former State Security Minister and ANC MP Bongani Bongo finally got underway in the Specialised Commercial Crimes Court in Nelspruit today. He and 16 others face a string of charges in connection with a dodgy land deal dating back to 2011. They're accused of inflating invoices for 2 properties the Department of Human Settlements in Mpumalanga bought. Bongo's brother, Sipho Bongo, was initially charged alongside him, but the charges against Sipho Bongo were today withdrawn. Some of the charges against Bongani Bongo were also withdrawn today, leaving him facing only 1 count of corruption. The accused have all pleaded not guilty to the charges that they're facing today, and proceedings are expected to resume tomorrow, with the first witness set to be called.
President Cyril Ramaphosa is insisting that the weekend peace mission to Ukraine and Russia was a success. That's despite criticism mounting over the grounding of a plane in Poland carrying presidential security personnel and journalists, and the carrying of dangerous weapons on board that plane. The DA wants a cost breakdown of Ramaphosa's, quote, ego trip. Ukraine's ambassador to South Africa says she is relieved that the conflict in her country is finally being recognized by African leaders as a war, although she considers it rather an invasion.
Putin doesn't want peace. He wants Ukraine. He wants to eliminate Ukrainian population.
The state of South Africa's forensic laboratories is in utter disarray as major backlogs continue to pile up. Health Minister Joe Phaahla revealed there are close to 36,000 outstanding toxicology reports at the country's 3 forensic labs in Cape Town, Durban and Pretoria. Toxicology tests are conducted in respect of suspected poisoning incidents, as well as to look for traces of drugs and alcohol in a person's blood, urine, hair, sweat or saliva. Phaahla says the delays are due to old laboratory equipment that constantly breaks down, insufficient goods and services, delays in procurement and shortages of skilled staff.
The government of South Africa is failing the people of South Africa, but specifically for the victims of those crimes where these tests are applicable.
The bulk of the reports, almost 12,000, have been outstanding for between 1 and 5 years. flushing out Alexander's pink people-eating rats.
There were white rats here, black and white, and pink rats. Pink rats were dangerous, were killing people here, were eating people, kids and...
Residents there say they're overwhelmed by gigantic rats. Xolani Mkhize says there is a severe shortage of waste bins in the township, which has exacerbated the problem.
The only problem is, I can say us residents, we feed them to be big because of we throw rubbish everywhere. You see. And even now, daylight are hiding. If you can come at night, you will see how big are they. And they don't scare people. They come to people straight.
Enter the city of Johannesburg's rat catchers, 36 young pest controllers who use strategically placed cages to bail and trap the rats, fumigate them and hand them over to Pick It Up Waste Management for disposal.
We stigmatized as the dirtiest place in Alex, of which I doubt we are. But so the rats, that is why the COJ decided to take this initiative and help us to eradicate the rats.
Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.